Hello, Fortnite time. I'm only on because shop changes in 13 minutes for some reason, and I have something very special for everybody later tonight, or possibly within the next hour. So NHL 20 beta came out today, and you definitely know I'm going to be playing that. I'm not going to be announcing it because it's beta and I can only play online, but there's two things I want to hear. The first thing I want to hear is, I want to see if there's any new goalie stances. So I'm going to use the Lightning. I'll use Vasilevsky. Obviously. And then Vasilevsky's like the only goalies left that doesn't have their own stance. If they don't, then I'm going to switch to different. I'm going to leave and switch to a different goalie. But I'm gonna go into the playground really quickly because we still got 10 minutes till shop, so I might as well school around. As you see, shop changes in 11 minutes. I already know what's gonna be. It's gonna be marshmallow. Don't realize how close I am to buying Krabby. I also don't think I'm gonna buy, what's it called? I don't think I'm gonna buy Marshmallow either. Heavy Metal? That's an... Oh, so it's like an actual game now. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Oh my god. Screw Teams of 20. That was one of the shittiest modes, I think, in my opinion, that has ever come out. To be honest. In my opinion, that's the worst mode to come out. High Explosives is right next to that. So it should be the Marshmallow Skin, the Marshmallow Glider, the Marshmallow Pickaxe. Oh no, the Pickaxe shouldn't be in there. I think the Marshmallow Pickaxe is only because of the challenges. So we should get the Skin, the Glider, and there was one more. Oh, I think there's the loading screen. And there also is going to be a new pickaxe. It's encrypted. We don't know what it looks like. I'm pretty sure there's a new emote coming out tonight. It's the Kiss the Cup, and I'm 80% sure I'm going to buy that. Oh, now it's on about... Okay, that's actually cool. So you can turn this off or turn it on, but is it even on? Alright, we're gonna leave that on there. Nothing's happened. Oh, there it is. They changed it so when it was, what's it called? Last event, you have to watch it in the lobby. You can't watch it in game.
Find out who will take that first silver llama and kind of get a leg up for the rest of the creative final.
I actually want to touch on something that, you know, is kind of interesting. He
called World Cup creative
capture point the green point. These guys are like that focused here. Like, okay, we know who's kind of farm and which one. They're shutting players down, shutting down their competition so that they can take these sets.
Well, that's the next step, right? As soon as you're immediately in there, and that's the big part for Sky Station that I enjoy,
Whoa,
is you
it's
have the
not
ability
brighter.
to see where the other opponents are in relation to you for score. So if you want to go and try and make somebody's life difficult, you might not be maximizing your points, but you can effectively help your team the most by just denying the other guys and being like, hey, you don't get to play this. And occasionally, if you put enough pressure on them, maybe they default to rotating the other way. Maybe
I don't remember just being that bright.
Wait, it only pushes forward. All of those are advantages you can get by just putting pressure on another team. And there's so many different layers. And I think when we see the remix for this, it's going to get even more exciting.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, here and at home, there's a remix version. We have some nice twisted surprise that we will see unfold as the day goes on. That was just our first iteration of this round, and honestly, it was a great set. But that just leaves us with the question, too. The Funky Fighters, they had an amazing opening, right? Second place is great. You get a big prize bonus for that. You win game 2, and then you kind of flop game 3, depending on where they went. Their average might have really been anchored there.
Yeah, that ends up being really harmful. But luckily there, if you're in the 4th and the 8th range, there's no...
So right after shop tonight, or right after shop after it comes out at 1, I'm gonna get off.
So there's just no
So NHL 20's done, which probably should be done within the next hour.
So 4th would have been just as bad.
And then I have until 5 to get on. So
it's not the worst case scenario going on there.
yes,
So
I'll
we
be
should
on
still
tonight
be
before
at
5.
least in the running, but you can't be comfortable.
Looking forward just because they have
and
Fortnite
now
out.
We're going to go over the stage. We have the results in your set. One winner is the Funky Fighters. The last match was not enough. The singular win in the double goes over to them. They will have that first silver llama, and there he is throwing it up. And I mean, you gotta be happy for him.
They did it. I thought maybe it wasn't enough, but it was. Love this celebration right here.
You kind of are like, it's a little, I don't want to say like bittersweet there, but it's like, oh, you kind of like get pushed out in the last game, and then boom, you get it. But now the silver llama, but they're happy. They realize, and the big thing that gives them a leg up for the rest of the competition. If they can win the next match, another team has to win both of them. But such a great job for the Funky Fighters, sticking to their guns, staying with the strategy, getting 2 top 2 place finishes, one of them being a win.
I love this. They're all getting together, showing team harmony. They're clearly happy. They take the first set. That's amazing. They're off to the right.
Giant
start, really. They can get another 1 or 2 of those. And this
one thing that's cool about this
well, and again, we talked with Tamoya beforehand.
is that it doesn't
really
move.
confident when we can get into the races. We want to be on that world run. We know we can do there. We have some really good runners, and then they turn around and do that.
I was just
showdown.
Yeah, I was just gonna touch it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this wasn't even their strong suit, right? He did a death run at some point, as when he recruited his people for this creative challenge. So for him to take what might be one of our, toe-to-toe PvP sessions, that's actually crazy. Here's the team standings.
Yeah, look at the final team standings.
They went $100,000 for making a creative thing.
$1,500 there. Right inside.
Okay, let's go back. Let's see Playground. We'll watch the video back at the lobby. That's fucking insane. You make a really good map, or either make a good map, or you have to play a really good map. And or you get like the fastest wins or something. That's for $100,000. You don't realize how good shit you can get for that. I could literally buy a whole bunch of equipment to make my channel better. I can buy a better PC. I can play on PC. I can play actual games. Oh, see, now these are. I haven't been on. Oh yeah, I haven't been on yet for these. I don't think I really care about this, to be honest. This is gonna be the what's it called? It's the bus, obviously. Probably gonna be after this. We'll go again. The 2.5 missile shot.
Of 4 rounds.
Fortnite.
Each team getting 1 turn as the guards. Their objective? To defend the incinerator from the other teams, armed only with revolvers and their keen attention to detail. During each round, teams of props will earn points by reaching the incinerator in the central pit. The bigger the prop, the more points. But be careful. Being bigger means you're easier to spot. To keep themselves from getting eliminated, prop teams need to time their movements very carefully. Every few seconds, the guard teams will be blinded for a short time, and the center point turns green, giving the props a chance to run for the hills, or rather, the pit.
That's actually... Oh, I haven't seen this yet. That's actually not... To win that much money for just that? That's insane. Fortnite World Cup 2019. But the thing is with this, I don't think there's going to be a 2020. And there's one reason why. It's because World Cups are only every 4 years. So would it be the next one 2023? Alright, well, let's see Marshmallow, let's see what the new pickaxe is. Let's see what happens. And the shop is going to change again in 5 minutes. In 6 hours, yeah. Here's the new one. A metal mallet. So it's just this again. There's Marshmallow. Oh, so just this. Alright, that's really all I came on for. I'm gonna get off the NHL 20 download. I'll be back on later.